everybody. Welcome to another spontaneous recording of Skywalking Through Neverland.
That's right. Tomorrow we do have a scheduled recording, however, and that's going to be amazing. Ooh, and we want to welcome Shantori. Wow, celebrating. I love it because
What
it's
are we celebrating?
celebration
Oh,
episode.
there you go.
Yeah.
Why didn't I put that together?
Jedi Speak. Thank you. Hello there.
Jedi Speak 2000. Hello there.
Ooh, that's right. That's fun. And
Meredith with the hey. And Kelly Turkel also coming in with the hey.
Excellent. Oh, and Dan, everyone running down. I love it, you guys. Thank you for
Boris
tuning in.
I'm just wondering if Dan's got his R2 unit with him. And Reynold Go Bay,
who had an awesome time at Celebration.
So Reynold, did you go up to Jason Christman and go, Probot? Let us know.
Yeah. Wow. Look at all these comments. Oh my gosh. We're so excited.
And Tony Darth Cyrex. Borg Heilenik.
Yeah. Tony. Hello, Skywalking crew. You are all Skywalkers, everyone.
Yeah.
Damien, Reynold.
Reynold
awesome.
says he did. All right. And he did. Jason did understand what you were referring to, right? Dude, like, oh, that was so long ago. I don't remember what that was from, but I would tend to think that we have a lasting impression on people.
Mm-hmm. Welcome, Dale. So we want to say thank you, everybody. I guess shout it out. Tell us in the comments whether this is the first time you're tuning in live. I know we got a lot of new YouTube followers in the past month.
Like 2,500.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. And
Eric's with us.
Oh my goodness, Eric. And to all of you Skywalkers that have been with us for quite a while, thank you as well for tuning in. We love it. Yeah. All right. Don, thank you.
Hey there.
Yay. So this is so exciting. So tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific, we are going to do a live stream. We're going to talk about The Mandalorian episode 7 that's going to come out.
Yes.
Tonight at midnight
and
for us.
We may have to stay up because the way everyone is raving about this, I cannot.
Yeah. We can't wait. But we want you guys to tune in. So 2 p.m. Pacific tomorrow. Please tune in as well. According
to the
so excited.
Non-spoiler articles I read, there's another beloved Star Wars character making an appearance.
Oh, Reynold has seen it.
No
spoilers, no. Reynold.
Yes, I just can't imagine who is getting everyone so excited.
I'm excited.
There could be 1,000 different answers.
Yeah,
but who?
So Damien, you watched the live stream. We also could not attend at Celebration due to it being Easter. Looks like Damien, we watched the live stream so much, and we hope you have fun in Japan. We have not decided whether to go or not yet.
It's over. Well, you know what? We're gonna have a whole segment later on.
Yeah.
And shout
that's true. That's true. Yes. Yeah. So save those comments.
So anyone in the Sky Chat right over here, if you get a comment about Celebration in Japan, we want to hear about it in just a few minutes.
Yeah. All right. So for right now.
Oh, wait.
Oh, yes. Oh,
okay.
Please.
Eric is saying Jackson. Okay.
I'm sure it's not Jackson.
No, because if it were Jackson, I'm sure people would have shouted out to me. But that would be, imagine if it was Jackson. Oh my God.
Well, okay. So Dan is saying, hoping for Kitster.
I'm hoping for a classic Marvel Star Wars comic. Or Ewoks and droids. There's so many characters to choose from.
Okay, well, if this is directed by Dave Filoni, I don't know if it was written by Dave Filoni, or at least somewhat, but if it's Dave Filoni that's in charge of the Easter egg, it's probably from the EU, so Expanded Universe novels.
Yeah, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 million? 5 million to choose from.
I don't know. Oh, who was talking about Jackson? Oh, what were they saying? Was Kevin Scott talking about Jackson? Because he loves Jackson.
Yeah.
He's the author of some of the High Republic novels and a bunch of awesome comics.
And our friends, Trisha and BJ, they got me a Jackson shirt from Celebration. Yeah. Oh, can't wait to see that. Christopher Marino is joining us also.
Welcome. It has been a while.
It has been a long, long time.
Oh, And Dale says it was cabin. See?
Oh, there you go.
Awesome. That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Christopher Moreno, he's been in the Avatar land. He's finally submerged.
Working on
Emerged.
blue people. Yes.
What's the name of the Avatar
Sequel?
planet?
Oh, Pandora.
How did I forget that?
I don't know because we go visit at Walt Disney
Well, I
World.
know, but that says something when you can't remember the main location from one of the biggest movies ever.
Well, I remembered it.
You remembered it, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
But I know it's not like some Star
Okay,
Wars planets.
name like 3 characters.
Yeah, that I can't do. Jake Sully.
And the blue person.
Yeah.
The other blue person.
And then the kid and Spider. Spider was
okay, there you go.
human.
Isn't the Avatar going to be on Disney Plus like anytime this week?
Wait, it was? I know it was on digital like a week ago or two.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Okay. Oh wow. Damien has plans. Very excited for you, Damien. Okay, so save the Celebration Japan comments because we're gonna do our shout outs section and we're gonna read a bunch of comments from you guys. Okay.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, shall we start our recording?
We're gonna start our wraparounds. We did our breakdown already with Trisha and BJ, so that'll be coming out tomorrow or the next day.
Yes, and that
Probably
is
Thursday.
That's going to be our podcast episode. But now, we are recording video for our podcast episodes, and we're going to put up our podcast episodes on YouTube as video versions, just so you guys know. So this is all being recorded. Your comments are being recorded, and they will be shown on the next podcast episode.
As we learned, people like watching YouTube.
Yes, absolutely.
Breaking. People like watching YouTube.
It's the second most visited site on the internet.
Which is why we're doing a video podcast now.
Welcome, Nick. Yay.
All right, Nick Werner is here.
All right, I'm going to press record. So we're going to record our wraparounds, and you guys are special because you're joining us for them.
Yes, and we're not gonna wrap them. Oop, where'd it go?
No.
We're not gonna wrap them either.
Okay.
I'll leave the wrapping to C-3PO.
Oh, deep cut.
Uh-huh.
Okay, here we go. This is what you can look forward to on episode 415 of Skywalking Through Neverland.
Hey, Skywalkers! Another celebration has come and gone, but it leaves behind so much news and great stories to look forward to, and we will break down all the highlights quicker than you can say, "We want Purgles and Star Tours." With that, let's welcome you back to Skywalking Through Neverland. I am Richard Woloski, but now everyone please say hello to my sweetie wife, Sarah, who will go unnamed again this week without a moniker because I didn't come up with one.
Well, you know what?
That's why I was talking really slowly.
I'm going to go back to your intro because I want Purgles and Star Tours.
Okay, there you go.
I want Purgles and Star Tours. Purgles. Space whales.
You know what? I'm wondering why they didn't sell Purgles in the gift shop.
I was just thinking I want a Purgle plush.
Yeah. Oh,
who wants a Purgle plush?
They dropped the ball because they didn't have any Purgles at the Celebration gift shop.
At the previous celebrations, they've had Loth cats and
Loth
wolves and Loth
things.
Porgs, tauntauns.
Tauntauns and wampas, but can you imagine how quickly those would have sold out?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you know what? I promise next week you'll have a moniker.
Okay. Oh, Meredith wants Purgles in Batuu. Absolutely. All right, Skywalkers. Well, we are your enthusiastic podcast destination for the many decades of your Star Wars, Disney, and Marvel fandom. So it's time. Imagine a big Wookiee hug from us and a little sprinkle of pixie dust for your week for our family of Skywalkers.
And now give a Purgle sound too. Give a little splash of Purgles.
Okay. I'm gonna speak Purgle.
Channel Dory. Dory can speak whale.
That's what I did.
Oh,
yeah. Where is the whale?
And now everyone say hello to my sweetie wife, Sarah, who can speak Purgle.
There you go. Way to retrofit that in there.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe I'll
Okay.
cut that apart.
All right. Well, coming up on this episode, we will be breaking down Celebration Europe 2023 with Trisha Barr from Fangirls Going Rogue and BJ Priester from Fangirl Blog, and what you think of the announcement that the next celebration will be in Japan on Easter weekend again.
Arga. Now, should I read the Small World Vacations commercial
In Purgle?
in Purgle?
Probably not.
Okay, I won't. We are being sponsored by Small World Vacations, and they are a diamond level Disney vacation planner travel agency and can help you book your trip to a Disney park around the world or on the Galactic Star Cruiser, where you may or may not see a Purgle. And best of all, this service is free of charge. So, Sarah, what do they do?
Head to smallworldvacations.com for a no obligation price quote and tell them that Skywalking Through Neverland sent you.
And say it like a Purgle. I think we found a new Hoojib mascot.
Oh, I should make a Purgle something.
Yes, you
Like a
yes
shirt.
you are. Yes, you are.
Oh, now I'm sad I didn't add Purgles to the book. Okay. Okay.
All right, now we are recording from Long Beach, California on April the 11th, 2023.
So, Richard, what happened today in Star Wars history?
Well, today in Star Wars history and in Celebration history, it was 4 years ago that Celebration Chicago began on this date, April the 11th, 2019. Do you remember this?
Absolutely,
Oh, of course.
I
What
do.
kind of question is that?
Yeah.
An estimated 65,000 fans came together for this. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how many fans came together for Celebration Europe. Mhm.
Yeah, actually, I would want to know. I heard it was pretty crowded.
It was very, very crowded. Yes. Okay,
Yeah.
without looking at the notes, Sarah,
Uh-huh.
how many celebrations was that?
Oh,
The Chicago celebration.
it's
Considering the domestic and international.
Oh, gosh.
Does anyone else know this?
10? I'm gonna say 10.
Okay, don't look at the answer.
Wait, that doesn't. Wait.
And anyone else?
6.
Let's see who else in the Sky Chat.
I'm gonna say
Okay,
10.
Reynolds says 15. So the answer is between you and Reynolds.
Oh.
It's not 10. It's between 10 and 15. What is
Okay,
it?
anybody else?
All right.
Skywalkers.
Well, you guys are, no cheating, no Googling this. We got that's on the honor system. We're gonna trust you. Tony says 12, and so far Tony is the closest. This one was the 13th.
Well, Eric got it.
Eric
Eric got it.
Unkenhout. Yes. Oh, speaking of Eric, if anyone has not read Eric's recent articles on Fraser Diamond and Alan Fling, and he did one on Joseph Shirley.
The composer.
Yeah, go over
of The
there to
Mandalorian.
the Skywalking Through Neverland website and read Eric's really in-depth articles.
Shantori also said 13.
Okay.
Great
All right,
job.
now let's go back to Celebration Chicago. I remember this because this was the celebration that it snowed.
Yes. Yes, it did. It was April and it snowed.
I
And we were out there in our costumes. We
yes,
cosplayed.
yes, I was running around as Walrus Man in the snow.
Yes.
That's what I remember.
And I was Captain Marvel Ray.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
That was like a mashup.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
All right, this is also the convention where the episode 9 title was revealed, The Rise of Skywalker.
Mm.
And everyone was like, what does that mean? That can mean so many different things. And also, we saw the first glimpse of The Mandalorian. That was so
That's right.
yes, so exciting because it was Star Wars on TV. What does Star Wars live action on TV look like? And there we have it. And you think the clip that keeps replaying in my head is the quacking monkey spit roasted on that open grill.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And then we saw like a bunch of sticks with helmets on them.
Yes, spikes
Yeah.
with stormtrooper helmets.
Mhm.
But I just can't get that image of the quacking monkey
Wow.
being spit roasted. Ugh.
Okay, what else did we have?
Also, we got a lot of coverage on Galaxy's Edge, and they gave us the DJ Rex playlist.
That's right.
That was so exciting, and it was being hosted. That panel was being hosted by Josh Gad.
Oh,
Olaf.
cool.
Mhm.
And now it had already opened. Galaxy's
Mhm.
Edge, but it was still they were promoting.
Well, no,
promoting it.
This was a few weeks because Galaxy's Edge didn't open until May 31st.
You're right,
So,
April.
yes,
Okay.
it was just around the corner. You know what? Maybe you
Yes.
need a copy of Today in Star
I
Wars history.
think so. For some reason I'm thinking August for
I
anyway,
understand.
don't worry. Yeah.
And then there's the one in Hollywood Studios. So
Yeah.
I get it. All right. So yeah, we've got so much and more information because this was so exciting to us because Galaxy's Edge is in our backyard.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness.
Whew. Also, we had Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order panel, which had the game's director and developers, and they had a story reveal trailer as well. And now that that game, people love that game.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Eric is
Oh,
also pointing out there was
perfect.
a Fallen Order panel according to Today in Star Wars history.
He must have it open. That's our book, everybody. In case you don't know, if you're tuning in and you don't know, we did write 2 books. You wrote 2 books.
And you illustrated.
I lay out and
Laid it
illustrated
out,
and
yeah.
everything. Yeah, and they're available at skywalkingthroughneverland.com/book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those were the highlights of Star Wars Celebration Chicago.
Yes.
Seems like only yesterday. And I was thinking, as I was writing my notes, that was the last celebration in the US, but no, last year.
Last year, Anaheim.
Celebration Anaheim.
Mhm.
I these last couple of years, I just can't keep track. That's why I wrote a book.
Yeah. The Halcyon.
Oh, yeah, and Dale points out in this guy chat the Halcyon reveal.
Mhm.
Oh, so much to that celebration. There's so much to go over.
Eric is reading your book. I love it. Oh.
All right, now speaking of books, we have some book news in Things We Want to Share.
All right, it's official, everybody. We are launching Skywalking Through My Fandom. This is an interactive notebook. You get to share your story of a galaxy far, far away. There's journal section, there's puzzles, there's checklists, there's icebreakers, there's sections where you can list off your favorite things in Star Wars, and it's all illustrated by me.
Look at those nice illustrations by Sarah on the cover.
Yeah, and written by Richard and I. And this is officially launching May the 4th, but you can pre-order. Pre-orders are open now at skywalkingthroughneverland.com/book. And you might read through, there might be a little discount code for you. If you're part of the Skywalking Force, make sure to check out Patreon because we have put out a discount code for you. So this book is only $12. Skywalking Force members get it 50% off. So yeah, make sure to look for that code. And we are so excited.
Read off a couple of the checklist items.
Okay. All right.
Okay, give you a little bit of a preview here.
Some
Meredith
checklists.
says, I might need 6.
Aw.
Just go for a baker's dozen.
Some checklist items. Oh, well.
So basically, as an overview, this is a book that chronicles your fandom. People you have met in the fandom, friends, cosplay you may have done, attire, checklists that cover a lot of different subjects. So you can chronicle all of your Star Wars fandom in this one book. And it took us about 3 months to come up with all of these checklists.
Mm-hmm.
Now go ahead and read just a couple of them, Sarah.
Okay.
Oh, and Kelly says, it's fantastic. I'm coloring a page now.
She got a preview because she's in the Skywalking Force.
Yeah, with coloring pages. There's Hujib coloring pages, Tusken Raiders, Jawas, Kenner action figures.
I have to share one of my favorite coloring pages.
Okay, spoiler. This is the last page.
Look at how funny it is.
There's a Greedo, Walrus Man, and Snaggletooth, all based on the Kenner action figures.
Okay.
All right, so read some things right here. All right, this is a list of my favorite things.
So you get to fill in. What is your favorite Star Wars film? Character. Expanded universe character.
Animated character.
Cute and cuddly character.
Bounty hunter.
Favorite scene.
Animated series.
Live action series.
Lightsaber battle.
Weapon.
Actor.
Director.
Author.
artist.
I'm sorry, you just said artist, composer, and many, many more. But
Mhm.
now let's get to this other section right
Okay,
over here.
okay.
There's also a, speaking of which, a Star Wars Celebration checklist.
Yes.
Every celebration going back to the first, well, the first celebration, which I call Celebration Zero, all the way up to Celebration Europe
Mhm.
is all in here. There's a Disney Parks section and a checklist. Did you go to Star Tours? Which park? The classic version, the adventures continue, and there's a little box that I cannot check. That means, were you the rebel spy?
Oh.
I can't check that box. There's different subsections: the Galaxy's Edge, Star Wars Weekends, the Star
Aw.
Wars Half Marathons, Galactic Star Cruisers. Yeah, this was 3 solid months of massaging all of these checklists. And once again, crossword puzzles. There's so much to this. How many pages is this?
106.
Let's say
It's 106 pages.
100. Oh, you're right. 106 pages.
Yes. Awesome.
Of ways to once again chronicle your Star Wars fandom. And take it from me, the older you get, the more you forget. So you're gonna want to write things down.
Yeah. Oh, Michael.
Oh, Michael
Welcome,
Epke's here.
Michael. He has never been the rebel spy either. That is surprising.
And you work there.
Yeah.
I think it's time that you made a documentary.
And Dr. Mad Studio, you're tuning in just on time as we talk about Star Wars Celebration. He's from Britain, or she. Yes,
nice.
all who attended.
You know, speaking
Had a
of
great
Rebel
time.
Spy, here's something we want to share that's a tangential from what we're talking about right now. Rebel Spy Reject was just selected to be part of the May the 4th Sci-Fi Film Festival, which takes place in Dublin, Ireland.
Wow.
And they're holding this film festival right near the location where they shot Octo. The Skellig Michael. Skellig Michael, as we say over here in Long Beach.
But you have to say it like the Irish people, Skellig Michael.
No, I don't want to insult them.
Oh, no,
I
but that
can't.
was cool.
No, I can't do accents.
On the Star Wars Visions panel, there was
Right.
an Irish person who
Right.
said that.
So it'll be held right on the shore, so overlooking Octo.
Mhm.
And that's so exciting. And I'm not quite sure if it's like a competition or just screenings. I don't know, but it all takes place on May the 4th through the 6th. So
Yeah.
details to follow.
All right. As for Skywalking Through My Fandom, the book, and our Today in Star Wars History books, they are all available right there, skywalkingthroughneverland.com/book, and you can get your signed copies from us. And when you're checking out, make sure that you look at the notes section and put how you'd like it dedicated to. But if you happen to be in Anaheim this Saturday, we are going to be at AnaCon, which is a sci-fi convention at the library. It's this Saturday, April 15th from 11 to 4 p.m. It's a free event at the Anaheim Central Library. And so that is where you can find us. We'll have a booth. We'll be selling all of our books, and we'd love to see you in person.
Yeah, so once again, that is the Anaheim Central Library, located 500 West Broadway in Anaheim, California, 92805, this Saturday, April 15th from 11 a.m. until 4 p.m.
Now it's time. Let's talk with Trisha Barr and BJ Priester about Star Wars Celebration Europe 2023. All right, if you're watching us live right now, that will be shown in the podcast episode, which will be out later this week. And on YouTube, it will be the video version, so you get to see Trisha and BJ and us.
Damien is saying they need to bring back Star Wars weekends. He's never attended Star Wars weekends.
We agree, Damien. That it was so special. We went 1 year, 2014. Star Wars weekends.
Yeah.
And I thought it was so special because it was a way to get to know, at least at that point, the Star Wars Rebels actors. But
Mhm.
before that, the Clone Wars voice actors, I mean. And like anything new coming out now, they would be there. It
I'm
was
not
just so cool.
sure why they don't
stopped it?
have it now.
Yeah.
Well, I know why, because they've locked themselves into a very, very tight timeline in Galaxy's Edge. I guess they could have it over in Tomorrowland next to Star
Yeah.
Tours.
Well, if you're talking about here at Disneyland, I would think you'd want to hold it in Galaxy's Edge.
But they can't.
But
because these things, the films and TV shows wouldn't align with this very tight window between The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker
Right.
until they just said, you know what, maybe we won't do that anymore.
Maybe we'll have the Mandalorian come visit and Grogu.
Yeah.
And
But that would be
Fennec Shand.
really, really awesome
Mhm,
if they did that again.
that would be.
Yeah, I mean, it's a way to sell more merchandise. But I guess they do. Well, they have the May the 4th ticketed event coming up, which is like, how many dates is that?
May the 4th ticketed event. You mean
Yeah.
just the Star Wars nights?
Yeah, the Star Wars
Oh,
nights.
Star Wars nights, it's either 2 or 4 nights. I forget. We're going on May 2nd. So that's
Okay.
Disneyland After Dark, Star Wars night.
Yeah,
That's
so
what
that
we're
may be a
going to.
couple of nights there.
Yeah, but there's no like special
No,
actors to
no,
that.
no,
That's
there's
just all
not.
in-universe things. And Jawas roaming about in Fantasyland and Tusken Raiders and
Yeah.
Ahsoka was there last year.
Hmm.
So yeah, that was neat.
It was, but it's reminiscing about Star Wars weekends.
All right, well, it is time for shout outs.
Yes, Michael, you are right. Mandalorian, Grogu, Fennec Shand, and Boba Fett are walking around in Galaxy's Edge. You'd never know it, but they are. We saw Mandalorian and Grogu for about 30 seconds one day. Never saw Boba Fett, never saw Fennec Shand. So I think they're out between 2 and 2:13 p.m.
Indeed.
on every day with a E in the name.
Mhm. And thank you, Dr. Mad Studio.
Oh,
We're so happy you're gonna meet Toby Philpott. That's exciting.
oh.
Wow. All right, ask him about John. Ask him if he really is off the wall.
Yeah, did you listen? Did you get a chance to hear our discussion with John Coppinger?
I hope so. It's on
Yes.
YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was really fun to talk with.
Nice. So Michael, works at Disney World. You only have Mando Grogu over there. So no Fennec or Boba yet. I hope they turn up for you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, here we're going to want your comments about Star Wars Celebration in Japan. So start writing those and we're going to start our shout outs.
So the last day of Star Wars Celebration in Europe, they announced where and when the next celebration was going to be taking place. And it's going to be in Japan on Easter weekend.
2025. That's right. So
Yes.
I believe that's April 18th through 20th. It is only 3 days. 3 days, you guys.
Yeah, the 17th through the 20th.
Yeah.
And what did we do immediately? And when we heard that announcement, we ran to our phones and asked Siri, when is Easter in 2025?
Yeah.
and Siri confirmed, yes, it was that weekend.
It's the 18th through the 20th. You said 17th.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so we asked Richard, you put a post up right away on our Facebook group asking what people thought about this, and we got a ton of comments. We're also going to read some comments here from our live stream. So Gary Oransky says, same as I felt about London, if I'm going to a foreign country I've never been to before, I would rather it not be for a convention so I can see way more sights. Oh.
See, I'd rather go for a convention and then see the sights in and around that.
It's like an excuse to go.
Yeah, because I don't think we'd ever. Well, we would go to Japan only to see the Disney parks on that side of the world.
Okay.
All right. Wesley Meecombs says, happy for those folks in Japan. Not so happy for myself, since my first celebration will have to wait for another 3 to 4 years. Hopefully, unless the next one is in Brazil or something. Brazil? Not traveling to Japan for a 4-day convention experience. Yes. And then he corrected himself by saying 3-day experience.
Yes. Bianca says, great for those fans on that side of the world. Spread the love.
Hey, isn't Bianca in our Sky Chat right now?
I think she was in the last one.
Okay.
All right, so Reynold Gobey in our Sky Chat, 60 to 90% sure that I'll attend.
That's
excellent.
That's a better percentage than ours. We're
50. We're on the fence.
Okay.
Or 30. I don't know.
I'd say like 28.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Eric has family in Japan. So I'm not ruling it out yet. That's how I'd feel about like Germany. I'd be like, I want to go because then I can visit my cousin's third removed or whatever it is in Austria.
Hey, you don't know me, but I'm going to be there for 3 days while I go to a Star Wars Celebration.
Yeah.
Will I get a chance to reminisce with you? No, but can I crash on your couch?
Okay, so Kelly brings up a good point. Japan is very tempting, especially with Tokyo Disney.
And that is what's pulling us
Yes.
maybe from 28% to 29%.
Because Tokyo Disney and then Shanghai Disneyland is across the pond right there. And Shanghai Disneyland, you guys, has Zootopia Land. It has like this tangled boat ride that you ride through the it's got Frozen, like I don't know, all like the things that I most love about Disney is in Shanghai, and I really want to go.
Okay, maybe now 30%.
I know.
All right. Courtney Turkill says on Facebook, sounds like I'm going to have serious FOMO again.
Oh, Melissa Truth Miller on Facebook says, so excited. Japan is one of my favorite travel spots and is really easy to navigate. And Tokyo Disney Sea is my favorite park. We've heard that a lot. Tokyo Disney Sea. Oh.
All right. Now, what does Teresa say?
Teresa says, nope.
Yeah, that lays it all down right there. No skirting the issue.
Yeah, your comments are amazing, you guys. Let's go back to YouTube here. Dr. Mad Studio. I've always wanted to go to Japan, but I doubt I'll ever go there. Traveling anywhere these days by car, train, or plane isn't cheap, and this cost of living over here doesn't help.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Very much. All right.
Luckily, I mean, Star Wars Celebration does a great job with the live stage, though. Like, we were actually quite happy with all the panels they streamed live this time.
Yeah, that live stream was invaluable.
It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Jeremy Stevenson says, I was really hoping for something domestic so I could finally get to one. But I did see someone point out online that if they keep with the every other year trend, then in 2027, it will most likely be stateside for the 50th anniversary of Star Wars.
Yeah.
But that's a long, long wait.
Yeah.
But 4 years, it'll be here before you know it.
Meredith, I can't make plans for Japan until I'm done with this year. I got you, Meredith. I got you. Christopher Marino, before I can decide, I have to see where we are on Avatar.
Well, Christopher, there's like 15 more avatars to go. You think you'll be done with those in the next 2 years?
Oh my goodness. Let's see.
Well, Damien says here in the Sky Chat, Chiba, Japan is where Star Wars Celebration is going to be in 2025.
Did they announce that? Because okay, cool. I don't know where that is.
Do you know where Chiba is?
I don't. Is that near Tokyo Disney?
If so, then we're up to 31%. Well, Rune Marchand says on Facebook, looks like you have to wait for 2027. Looks like a lot of people are waiting for that 50th anniversary.
I know, it's exciting. Oh, okay. So Tony is waiting. He's not attending Japan due to it being during the school year. Yeah, lots of times aren't good for people too. Like I believe wasn't Celebration in August at one point?
Yeah.
And it was
two
really
of them.
hard.
The ones in
That's
Orlando
right.
in 2008 and 2010.
And like the school year had just begun, so it was really hard for any teachers to get away.
It's gonna be hard no matter when it is.
Yeah.
But why not May the 4th? May the 4th or Memorial Day weekend, which is the official real Star Wars weekend. The official Star Wars Day is May 25th. So why not have it that Memorial Day? Because most people have it off from work.
That would be a great weekend to have it.
It's right there.
It's right there.
Not on Easter weekend, which, I'm gonna say it again. I think it's kind of inconsiderate to have Star Wars Celebration on Easter weekend because you're taking a lot of those actors and crew away from their families on Easter.
Yeah,
and a lot of
family event.
Really religious people will not want to go anywhere else but church.
Yeah.
All right.
And
understandable.
Pastors can't go. Yeah. Woo! Oh, and Bryn McKinnon on Facebook says, I'm seriously considering it, and that surprises me. Aw.
Eric reminds us here in the Sky Chat that in 2008 it was in Japan. And I've always waited for them to come back to Japan. And for a brief second, I was happy with the announcement of the next celebration will be in Japan, but then they had to follow it up with when it's going to be. That just destroyed all my hopes and dreams.
Mm.
Do you know how hard it is to find information on Celebration Japan? Because I had made the entry in Today in Star Wars History, but there's just about nothing online that documents it.
Okay.
There was like one passage somewhere where, Sarah, you just send it to a friend of yours who can translate Japanese. Yeah, which is how we got a little bit of information in Today in Star Wars History. All right, hold on. Meredith is also saying there's a lot of conventions already holding down Memorial Day. All right, make it one more.
Yeah.
Make it Celebration. It's not like they're going up against Comic-Con in July. Well, all right. That's enough of a rant.
Yeah.
This is our shout out slash rant segment. It was a rant hidden in our shout outs.
Yes. So jury's still out for us. We hope whoever wants to go can attend. And there's the live stream for those that can't. And yeah, just let us know in the comments below whether you want to share your thoughts. All right. Well, that wraps up episode 415 of
Skywalking Through Neverland.
We want to thank Trisha Barr and BJ Priester and all of you Skywalkers who tuned in live with us this week. There were so many of you. Thank you. And thank you for everything you do on our channels, like liking and commenting and sharing. It's just amazing.
And for those of you who are new here, are you interested in autographed copies of Today in Star Wars Histories Part 1 and 2? Well, you can get them right there at skywalkingthroughneverland.com/book.
Along with Skywalking Through My Fandom, an interactive notebook.
Available on May the 4th, but you can pre-order now.
Yes.
Now, we want to also thank our sponsor, Small World Vacations, for their continued support. Thinking of a trip to a Disney park or the Galactic Star Cruiser? Well, you can fill out a Get a Quote form at smallworldvacations.com today. Their vacation planning service is free of charge, so check it out and tell them Skywalking Through Neverland sent you, or you can say this in Pergalese.
Skywalking.
Skynet. Either we're going to be really sorry we started all this,
I know,
or really happy.
All right. Well, would you like to support Skywalking Through Neverland? You can support us through the Skywalking Force, our Patreon. The Skywalking Force has access to bonus content in the form of our Zoom discussions on the latest Disney Plus shows, which are recorded. So we have discussions all the way back to WandaVision available for your listening pleasure. We're also covering The Mandalorian, and you also get a coupon code for our new book, Skywalking Through My Fandom. This bonus content begins at only $5 a month, so head to skywalkingforce.com and have a look at the options available. And thank you, those of you who are already part of the Skywalking Force.
Now, we are part of the Skywalking Network.
Skynet.
Now, do it in Pergalese.
Skynet. It's really weird.
Yes, it was. Where you can find other great shows like Talking Apes,
the Max Effects Podcast,
the Neverland Clubhouse,
Totally Tell Me Everything,
Star Warsologies,
and the YouTube shows Collectopolis
and Today in Star Wars History.
Also, we have started up doing YouTube Shorts. So if you like to consume your content in little 1-minute chunks, we've put up a bunch of shorts of, for instance, Katie Sackhoff talking about how she plays Bo-Katan, or Dave Filoni talking amazing things all the time, right? Just so many fun little shorts.
Mm-hmm.
You can also find us on social media. We are at Skywalking Pod for Twitter and Instagram, and you can join our Facebook group. So search Facebook for Skywalking Through Neverland. You can email us, share@skywalkingthroughneverland.com, and you can also subscribe with the almost nearly 8,000 subscribers on YouTube.
So if you haven't subscribed just yet, please do it because we're on the cusp of 8,000.
It's so exciting. In fact, go to your friend or significant other and grab their phone and subscribe to.
That would be really, really awesome.
All right. Well, don't forget to stick around for bloopers and other fun bits that didn't make it into the show. And always remember
to talk Pergolese with your friends.
And Neverland on Alderaan. Let's say it together because I can't do it on the YouTube version. I can't play the music on the YouTube version.
Okay.
Ready? And
Neverland on Alderaan.
Perfect, you guys. All right, we have a comment. Let's see.
So Damien is pretty much saying, why don't they have it in the summertime?
Yes.
That would be good. Well, that's our really busy time.
We'd take off.
But yeah,
we'd do it.
If it was in Anaheim, then yeah, we'd take off.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, summer would be well, Comic-Con's and
Comic-Con's
I guess they don't want to really clash with Comic-Con, but Comic-Con doesn't have their Star Wars Saturdays anymore. So
they don't.
So I think
thought it was Fridays.
No, it was Star Wars Saturdays.
Oh, okay.
So I think you would get a lot of the Star Wars audience going to Celebration, but they wouldn't hold it that weekend anyway. But I think that's one of the reasons why they don't have it in summertime, because there are people who are making plans for Comic-Con and don't want another huge convention that summer.
That is convention season is but I don't know.
Yeah, that is true. So no matter when, it's never going to be the best time for everybody, except I'm going to say the Memorial Day weekend.
I think that would be great. Meredith is grabbing random strangers' devices to subscribe.
Oh, thank you.
We love you, Meredith.
Yes, thank you. Once again, on the cusp.
Yay! Okay, so don't forget, tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific, we are going to be talking The Mandalorian.
Yes, we are, for the 7th episode. Now, Tony is saying his birthday is also in June and only 10 days away from the original release of A New Hope. So you were born June the 4th? Unless you're in England, well, then you're 7 months away.
Let's see. Neverland on Alderaan. Possibly. Neverland. We just like the pun, Neverland. Skywalking through Neverland. Oh, June 6th. He's telling you. Cool. Cool. Woo! Reynolds says there's 15 Star Wars celebrations.
Well, now there's 15. But as of Star Wars Celebration Chicago, there was only 13.
Right. Okay.
Now, that was the question. At that point, maybe how many celebrations were there?
Got it. Okay.
But now, see, Reynolds, we're all right. Every one of us. This is 2023, so everybody's correct.
Okay. All right, Skywalkers. Well, guess what? We got to go edit. So we are going to say goodbye.
Oh, yes. All right, just reading more comments.
Comments.
Once again, everyone, thanks again for joining us, and thanks for joining us at such a spontaneous time. With our schedules, it's just very hard to stick to a specific time, and for that we are so sorry. But it looks like everyone was able to do it. Is everyone working from home? Is that why they can do it? Or
5 p.m. might be a better time, so maybe next week we'll do a 5 p.m. Well, depending on our schedule. I don't know.
Yeah,
so
Christopher, it was fun seeing you again, and Eric. So for those of you who are still left here, are you working from home? Is that why you're able to watch, or just at work and
East Coast,
you're in your own cubicle?
PM,
That's right. Yeah,
that's good.
All right. Now we must edit.
Yeah.
Stop yawning.
I know. I'm
We're
sorry.
gonna, we have some coffee because tonight we're gonna watch The Mandalorian
Yes.
tonight
Okay.
because
Yeah,
I
because
don't
you have
wanna
to
w-
work tomorrow
I gotta work
morning.
tomorrow morning, and I
Yeah.
don't want to wake up to the spoilers.
Mhm. Yeah.
All right.
All
That was
right,
it.
everybody.
Go to bed.
Good night. Get ready for Mando.
Yeah, tomorrow
Episode
night.
7.
It's at what time?
2 p.m.
2 p.m.
Pacific.
Pacific time.
Yes.
Gonna talk some Mando.
Yay, we want your comments. Ah. Okay.
All right. Night.
Bye.
Or good evening.